This is Brookdale Hospital in New York, one of a number facing the imminent risk of being overwhelmed with patients. This is frontline medicine with exhausted doctors who fear what the next 2 weeks will bring.
Well, this is a war zone. It's a medical war zone. Every day I come in, what I see on a daily basis is pain, despair, suffering, and healthcare disparities. We are scared too. We're fighting for your lives and we're fighting for our own lives. We're trying to keep our head above water and not drown.
The pressure is on all parts of the hospital as the lab runs multiple tests. And the morgue has now spilled over into a truck parked at the back. Reinforcements have now arrived. Not just a field hospital being constructed in Central Park, but also in the shape of a hospital ship. The Comfort sailing into New York's harbor today. It's 1,000 beds available to take some pressure off the city's strained healthcare system.
This is a wartime atmosphere. We all have to pull together. We may have differences in peacetime, but to the maximum extent possible, we all have to be as one.
The men and women of the White House Pandemic Task Force acknowledge the peak is yet to arrive, and the president has extended emergency measures for another month. But he is dismissing some projections that over 2 million Americans might die of the virus.
This plague, you call it whatever you want, the virus, but we're working very hard. That's all I know. You know, I see things, I see numbers. They don't matter to me. What matters to me is that we have a victory over this thing as soon as possible. When you hear that 2.2 million people could have died if we didn't go through all of this, and now the number will be, you know, a much lower number.
But his principal medical advisor warned that even with the existing measures in place, the toll could reach 200,000.
And so it's anywhere in the model between 80,000 and 160,000, maybe even potentially 200,000 people succumbing to this. That's with mitigation.
The president's talk of returning America to normal by Easter Sunday has now been entirely jettisoned. His advisors appear to have been successful, at least for now, in persuading him that this is a marathon and not a sprint, and that any shortcuts would come at the price of hundreds of thousands of lives. Robert Moore, News at 10, at the White House.